So my friends, welcome to a new altcoin update video. Today it's about Filecoin. It has been requested very, very often. I am not invested. That will not change. Why? For what reason? Why? I will definitely explain this to you in more detail in today's update video. We will take a quick look at the fundamentals again to see if anything has changed. We will, of course, also take a detailed look at the chart and what my price prediction will be. So definitely stay tuned. Before we start, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, feel free to activate the bell so that you are always notified when there is a new video on this channel. And otherwise, join the free Telegram talk and Signal group. You can also find links to that below in the video description or in the comment section. And otherwise, if you are still looking for an exchange where you can, for example, buy Filecoin or do other things or trade, you can do all of that with my partner exchange BingX. Currently up to 11,500 USDT in bonuses that you can generate here by, for example, registering or completing KYC here. So feel free to sign up below using the link in the video description. So Filecoin is currently at $2.52. If we zoom out a bit on the chart, we can see that this thing really only knows one direction, except for 1, 2, 3 interim highs. It has really only been going downhill. And I've pointed out to you several times so that there are definitely several things to pay attention to here, especially the token distribution. Not much has really changed in that regard, but if you want to make normal price predictions, you need to pay some attention to it. We still have a market cap of 1.66 billion US dollars. Our all-time high was around 12 billion US dollars. So roughly, I'll say approximately of 7 to 8 times. If we add that up, you can calculate it yourself. We would be at about $20, which we would reach at a new all-time high if we were to go by the market cap. That's why price predictions up to 236 US dollars are completely out of place here. So we really need to stay within the normal segment here. Regarding the buying zone, the last video was a while ago. Back then, I believe we had our low point here at about $2.87. Since then, a lot has happened and we have fallen significantly lower. Nevertheless, we had two buying zones. For those who want to add Filecoin to their portfolio, it was between $2.91 to $2.63, and then again between $2.43, and now at the lower end at $2.11. This means we have seen new lows here, new bear market prices. You really need to let that sink in first. Honestly, I don't have any deeper buying zones anymore because then we have already reached, well, the minimum. One must be fair at this point, of course. So there wouldn't be any deeper buying zones here. You really need to look into that. If we were to fall towards $1 or something like that, then there would have to be new, opportunities of possibly if we see bullish divergence or any fundamentals that might change. But at the moment, this chart just looks dead. One really has to say that. So for me, this is an absolute risk investment for anyone who wants to invest here. I know there are many Filecoin holders out there, many Filecoin enthusiasts who say, yes, a new all-time high is just a matter of time. Yes, possible if you believe that. In my opinion, not at all if we just orient ourselves a bit by the market cap here. So you would really need a 100-fold increase to reach the all-time high here. Whether we will ever achieve that, then we would have the market cap of XRP. A lot of money would need to be pumped into the market. A lot of money is being pumped into the market, say, especially into Filecoin. It's simply a risky investment, and everyone must be aware that a 50% dump or more is definitely within the realm of possibility. In the smaller time frames, if we take a quick look at it, we don't really see a trend. Sure. We have higher lows formed recently. Yes, okay, but it doesn't look really strong. We could almost assume the bear flag here, which could break downwards again. We don't really have any wicks here left to fill, so we see a normal accumulation here in this area. To really be bullish, we should close a 4-hour candle above $3.45. So we can really get out of this, sad downward pull, but it just doesn't look like that at the moment. So to go long here, no, actually really not at all. 200 SMA, that's this purple line here. Also completely bearish, hasn't been held as support upwards for months. You can really say that here. The last time we had a positive retest here was on, December 9th, since then only as resistance. So that would be step number 1. To really have stay above it a little longer, but it doesn't look like it. Let's go back to the daily time frame. Here it looks, of course, a little better. We have a bullish divergence, which also doesn't really play out here. Same game. We need to at least get above $2.90 and through this massive wick up here. This boundary has shifted upwards to really $3.45 to even be bullish here. So that's also not really bullish at the moment. So I don't see anything bullish here. In my opinion, we really have to wait until the entire altcoin market pulls up a bit again, Tom, or until the altcoin sector really stabilizes a bit here. In terms of volume, yes, it's actually relatively normal. We don't need to get too excited about it or anything like that. But this bear flag should possibly be kept in mind, which if it breaks out here, depending on, it could come towards $1.78. And I don't think that's so unlikely, especially if Bitcoin were to fall towards, yes, possibly even 70,000 US dollars. Now, then this could happen very, very quickly. Otherwise, price predictions, difficult. As I said, if you are invested here, then I would definitely in the range of, yes, $4.40, take the first profits or at least take out the initial investment. Now, whether we will ever go up towards $8 or even $11 again, in my opinion, only with a really, really big altcoin season, but otherwise this would just be a completely risky, pumpy investment for me. And then immediately again, as soon as maybe 100%, perhaps even sell everything or really just take out the initial investment. Otherwise, I wouldn't do or leave much more here. Feel free to write your opinion in the comments below. What do you think about it? Are you invested? Will you invest? So my opinion hasn't changed. I will not invest a cent in Filecoin. There are other projects probably that will perform significantly better, even if it's just a Polkadot or Ethereum or something like that. But Ycoin, I'm sorry, I can't do anything with it. Feel free to discuss in the comments below or write your opinion or what arguments you have. Maybe I'm overlooking something, but otherwise I would say that's it from my side. Thank you for watching. Thank you very, very much. Leave a like and subscribe, join the Telegram group, and don't forget the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. on this channel. Until then, bye. And as always, stay crypto.